Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. I'm Penny and this is Flynn the Cockatiel. Isn't he cute? And today we are building a very famous home. Perhaps you've seen this home on Pinterest. That was the first place I was introduced to this home. It is the Floating Seahorse home of Dubai. And I shouldn't necessarily refer to it as one home because this was part of a big project for the world islands in Dubai. And I think there's about 150 of these homes. Today we are building the 1-bedroom, 2 full bathroom, 1 half bath version of this home. It looks like there's some 2-bedroom, some 3-bedroom options out there. But I found a really nice floor plan for this one and decided this was the one for us. I wanted to thank one of our subscribers, Michael, for the suggestion for this build. Thank you so much. This fits in perfectly with our Fun in the Sun series. I do have to address now what we're doing with the building. So I left in my struggles here because The Sims 4, Blaine. The Sims 4 and pools can be a pain sometimes, and that is what I experienced with this home. I thought it was going to be a very easy to build home, and I think normally this would, except for the fact that the bottom level is not the same as the upper levels. So in The Sims 4, if you want to place a room on top of a room in a pool, you can do that. But then you can't extend it like this, what I'm doing right now, without having walls below it to support it, which drives me crazy. So I was able to work out that we were able to build that room on the room and then build another room on top of that, delete the middle one, and then lower that room down as far as it could go, and then attach it with stairs. And yay, it worked. I was really thinking I was gonna have to redesign this whole thing, and I didn't want to. Yes, Flynn. It's needy again. I really didn't want to redesign this because of that deck space. It is kind of a big element of this home, and yeah, I'm so glad I was able to make it work. But the real life version of this home is, I was blown away looking into this home and learning about it. It's crazy. I learned that the lower level, so below sea level, is made of, do they consider it like nautical concrete or what is it? Marine grade concrete. So that lower portion is all concrete, which makes that portion extremely heavy. And then the top portions, so the really sleek looking portion, I will link a picture in the description if you want to check it out if you haven't seen it. But that upper portion was actually done in aluminum. And then obviously you have wood flooring throughout the outside, the inside. So kind of trying to balance things out, but I find that absolutely insane. And then the big feature of this home is the level below sea level has huge windows in the bedroom and the bathroom, so you can see out into the sea and see fish and have all that wonderful light coming through the water, coming through into the bedroom. It's kind of like an aquarium, except it's not. And this home is actually considered like a boat home, but it doesn't have a motor. It's moored in the world islands, so it's not really meant to go anywhere. And I think my big concern with this was if you had to take this somewhere, you'd have to be very careful with that lower level, that you wouldn't want to bottom out. I'd be very concerned about that. Another really cool thing about this home, so besides having like an aquarium-like view into the sea, not only do you have that, but there is coral that has been placed around like almost the whole entire lower part of this home. It's crazy. So I guess they have a coral farm where they've been growing the coral. They come and attach it to, I don't know if it'd be considered the hull when it's below the sea level, possibly. It's kind of like a platform They attach the coral to there, so it attracts a ton of fish and sea life, which is just crazy. So amazingly designed, but crazy. One of the things, I don't know, I think this would be really cool to stay in as like a vacation home. I don't know if I could live here. I don't know how I would do living on the sea, but also I don't know if I could sleep every night below the sea level. That would scare me so much. Does anyone else have that concern? I did find out in the real life version there's an escape hatch, but my biggest fear would be waking up in the middle of the night to water pouring in, and then you're just in complete panic trying to escape. Sorry to ruin this nice, serene moment, but we won't think about that. That's just my fear. I would think it would be cool to stay here for a night. I mean, the view would be amazing. The bathroom view from the bathtub looks out into the sea with the coral and the fish. Oh, so cool. This place is crazy. I think originally it was US dollars, like $1.2 million initially when these were constructed. They started becoming popular, the price went up, and then I don't even know at this point how much they are. I think what I've heard is it went up a lot. So these things are like crazy expensive. But we are inside working on the living room / kitchen. The real life version, the kitchen area, like actually it's small, but it closes off, and then there's like a couch / bed, so you can open it up, and they consider this like a flex room. So this could be a kitchen, a living room, and a bedroom. And there's also on the upper deck, the outside area can be also transformed into a bedroom. So this version in real life could be 3 bedrooms. I don't know. Privacy wise, I don't know if I would like that as much. I mean, being on the upper deck would be a little bit more private, but I don't know. It would be pretty cool. So if you haven't already noticed, yes, I am using CC for this. I was very torn in what I wanted to do, but to achieve the very luxurious look, I debated back and forth, but I'm like, yes, I need to use CC for this. I do plan on having a CC free version of this on the gallery. I don't know if it's going to be up right away. Yeah, I'm going to be really busy this week, but it will be. Eventually, for sure, this will be up on the gallery as a CC and a CC free version, just so you know. But I really like the custom content version. Oh, there's some really nice custom content that went so good with this. A lot of stuff from Harry, a lot of stuff from Harry, and then some other artists from the Sims resource. I haven't really used a lot of their stuff yet, so I finally get to use it in this build, and I cannot remember the creator off the top of my head, but I have possibly a new favorite creator that I found that makes like the best, kind of most realistic plants for The Sims 4 that I've ever seen, and I would highly recommend it. And they're very customizable for like your different arrangements you want to do, and you can like raise and lower multiple like little parts of the plant. It is so good. Like, why is this not a thing already in The Sims 4? So I'm blown away by their talent. They are linked in the description, so you can go check them out, and yeah, I would totally use their stuff in your game. It's awesome. But here we are on the sea level deck, and so where we have this big glass section of the deck, in real life is actually a like catamaran style hammock, which is pretty cool. I'd want to lay there all the time. I don't know how great you'd be able to see down into the water, because that's what I'd be interested in. But the big reason why they put this thing here is to allow light to come through for the coral that's underneath by the bedroom, which, yeah, all the design things that they did with this place are just like crazy, and it's very well thought out. It's so crazy. The lounge chairs, I should probably explain. So the real life version, again, It has like this weird shape that kind of goes upward, and the only way I really knew how to recreate that was using roofs, and I off camera extended the roof all the way across and then still left the lounge chairs there, and that was kind of how it was in real life. It was like, I don't know if it was like towels or cushions with pillows so you could lounge and relax there. So that is the reason for that awkward looking section. We are now on the upper level deck. So this is the area too that can be in real life transformed into another bedroom, and there's curtains that can be like closed off and you can make it a bedroom. There's another like little kitchenette up here in real life, so I kept it the same. What is not in here in the real life version was I added that flat screen TV because I'm like, you know what? Okay, this is kind of a nice place to go for watching TV, because are you really gonna watch TV in the bedroom where you can like watch the fish all day? Probably not. There is in real life a TV that comes down from the ceiling, which is crazy, but I don't know. This was more realistic for The Sims, so that's where I put the TV. So there is some other stuff to do at this place besides swim. Yes. He is so needy. Why are you so needy? He just wants me to scratch his head. Bites me because he wants to. No. See what I mean? He's a pest. But here's the jacuzzi area. I'm gonna keep referring to the real life version because then you know what's what. The real life version has a see-through floor, which I find crazy. So I couldn't find out if you can actually like close that off because below is the living room. I'd find that strange if you were sitting in the living room and you could see it up to people sitting in the hot tub jacuzzi. Flynn! I just think that would be so weird. So I'm assuming it closes off, but otherwise, if no one's in it, it allows light into the living room, which is really cool. And it might look kind of cool if you're sitting in it that you can see down. I don't know. Not as exciting, but here we are now, finally, the good place, the good spot, the bedroom. The bedroom, I kind of was back and forth with design here. So I changed up the bed a little bit because I wasn't super happy with how things were. You'll see me kind of like flip-flop stuff, and it's like I pulled out that couch just because I'm trying to size things up and have enough space here. So I kind of went for this like Art Deco-y mid-century modern kind of look to this bedroom because I wanted a kind of luxe look, but still keeping it pretty basic. And I almost considered keeping everything white, but I'm like, you know what? Let's add in a little bit of blue. And this really dark swatch of like this navy blue is so pretty. And I love that with the gold. So that's what we went with down here. You are a pest. Yeah, so I will have this awesome set also linked below. I really liked it. It was a mid-century modern set. I wish there was a bed to go with it because it would have been perfect. And then later on, you won't see on camera, I also added in some no CC artwork on the walls. It's not great to keep that kind of stuff in for the video just because I have to like plop down walls from the gallery and take the paintings off of that and put them in, and it's better left for the end when you can see the pictures and do the video tour. This vanity is really cool. I have not play tested it yet, but the chair, like little poof, does not attach to the vanity. And I don't think any chair is attached to it. So I don't think it's functional, but I'm like, you know what? It looks really cool, and it went with what I was going for and went with the look I was going for here. So I kept that in. If you don't want it, if it's too cluttered for you, you can just get rid of it. But I don't know, I like this little pop of navy, and I'm using these little poofs to create kind of like a day bed because this is where I would be. I would be lounging here with a drink and just staring out the window because it would be amazing. Wait, Flynn. Wait! And here's the awesome bathroom. I left this bathroom in because this was just way too cool to, I don't know, I usually don't leave bathrooms in because I think they're kind of boring, but this one is super cool. I do have a lot of favorite bathrooms in my builds. I like building bathrooms a lot. I don't know why. I just enjoy bathrooms. And you're probably like, okay, why are there 2 toilets? The real life version, I could tell, had a bidet. We don't have bidets in The Sims 4, so I put an extra toilet in, and we're just gonna pretend it's a bidet. Otherwise, I mean, I don't know, your significant other would they use the bathroom at the same time as you? It would be awkward. I am not for that in real life. But I don't know if The Sims will do it. They'll end up being both really embarrassed, I think. Yeah, changing the subject. I threw a TV in here too because I noticed in some concept art and pictures there was a TV in the bathroom. I don't know, I guess for those days that the fish aren't hanging out and it's kind of boring, then you can watch TV. But here we go, we're on the outside and kind of putting the coral in, so my platform isn't really a platform. Because unfortunately, I can't do platforms underwater. I can't create like that extra depth, which is really annoying, so we just gotta pretend. So I will let you just enjoy the rest of this relaxing part of the build. And don't forget to give us a like, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications if you'd like to be informed when we release new videos. But like I said, I'll let you enjoy. Thanks so much for being here, and we'll see you next week, everyone. Bye!
A new home for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. My way. My way. dark against it all, but made it through the day, cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, cause I found my way.